What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. It's been a while, but I just realized today's December 1st, and you know what that means. It is Stoutmas here at Jaws Arcade. We've done the last couple years. When December comes, and we decide to go into our cellar and drink stouts. Originally I called it the 12 Days of Stoutmas, and I was going to do it from like the 12 days of Christmas, from December 12th until Christmas, but I think the year after that, it just turned into Stoutmas, and we just drank stouts the whole month of December. So that's what we're doing. So I just kind of went and grabbed something, and I'm pretty happy with what I decided to grab first to kick off Stoutmas. From Mikerphone Brewing, they are in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. This is barrel-aged Imperial, smells like bean spirit. So we've reviewed this beer before on the channel, and I love this beer. It is a breakfast stout, and it's got coffee and maple syrup. So this is, per the label, bourbon barrel-aged breakfast stout with tugboat coffee and Vermont maple syrup. This, I don't know, let's see here, 12% alcohol by volume. There's not a date on here, so I'm not sure when this was bottled. But this came from my man Michael. Thank you, sir, for sharing this one. I've had this for a couple months. And I think when I originally got it, I was like, I'm gonna save this for December. So this is a couple months old at least, I'm thinking. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't remember what regular Imperial smells like bean spirit is, if it's the same 12%. I think it is. It's a big breakfast stout. Really, really good though. So let's get into this one. We're gonna use our new Final Fantasy Answer glassware. I've got some Mikerphone glassware somewhere, but I'm absolutely in love with this glass. So we're gonna use this for this review. And I could smell that as soon as I opened it. This beer pours dark. There's a big light in front of me, and it is pitch black. And that head is an awesome color. So yeah, December's fun, kind of reset our palate. I drink mostly hoppy beers, so doing this is really, really fun. I actually just got back from a 8-day trip to Japan where I drank rice lager during the evenings. So I haven't had really hoppy beer in probably 2.5 weeks. So it's gonna be fun to drink some stouts. So yeah, that looks amazing. And look at that glassware. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. So people always say Final Fantasy VII is the best Final Fantasy, and I will say you're wrong. It's a great game, but Final Fantasy III is where it's at. If you haven't played that game, do yourself a favor, download it on whatever emulating system you play. Final Fantasy III is the best Final Fantasy. But yeah, it poured dark. It's pitch black in the glass. Quarter finger of like an awesome mocha khaki head. 12%. There's not really a lot of room in this glass to swirl this, but there's for sure going to be alcohol leaks. Can we swirl this around? Let's do it. Ooh, can you hear that on the microphone? Sorry. Yeah, there's alcohol leaks. It looks amazing. Looks like a big old Imperial stout in the glass. And like I said, it's just wafting bourbon. So let's go ahead and shove our fat nose in it, see what it smells like. Oh, wow. That smells immediately. It reminds me of like bourbon soaked pancakes. Oh my gosh, this smells so, wow. It's been a while since I've had a stout. This smells incredible. It's like chocolate chip pancakes. It's fudgy. It smells breakfasty. I mean, I don't know what do you say pancake batter smells like? It smells like battery. It smells like, it does. It's chocolate chip pancakes with like maple syrup mixed with bourbon. There's this awesome sweetness. It's like almost like when you walk into like a candy shop and you smell like that sugary sweetness. Fuck. Wow, this nose. Man, it smells. I could just sit here and smell this forever. Wow. I love that. It's 12%. You don't smell booze. It's just this intense sweetness, this candied confectioner sugar mixed with breakfast and coffee. The coffee is just like in the background. It's not overwhelmingly coffee forward, which I'm digging right now. I'm liking the maple sweetness or whatever that sugary kind of candy thing is. Sometimes like you can get that peppery kind of acrid, like roasty, overly roasted thing from coffee. It's not doing that. It's like that kind of iced mocha kind of coffee thing in the background. So my mouth's salivating. Let's go ahead and taste it. Michael, cheers. And cheers to the first day of Stoutmas. Wow, that beer is sweet AF. Whew. Holy smokes. So it smelled sweet. It had like that kind of, like I said, that confectioner sugar kind of candy walk into like a C's candy shop kind of a thing. Holy shit, that beer is sweet. Wow. It's still, it totally reminds me of when John and Eric did their Morning Delight Batch 2 review, and John talked about like this Caro River of sugar syrup. That's totally there. Like I talked about it kind of on when me and Nathan reviewed that beer, one of the worst beer reviews of all time. How was like the sweetness just keeps going and going. That totally does that. This beer is super sweet. But it hits on those breakfast notes. It has that chocolate chip kind of pancake thing. It's just it's overwhelmingly maple, so like diabetes sweetness. This is so sweet. Like it's on my teeth, on my lips. It's so sweet that it gives like almost like a chocolate covered kind of dark fruity thing. And it's not like, what's the best way to describe it? But dark fruits aren't that sweet, but it kind of gives off that kind of dark fruity, like think bourbon soaked like figs or something with like sugar on top of it and maple syrup. Wow. I mean, like I said, it smelled sweet. I wasn't expecting it to be that sweet. But if you like mapley sweet beers, you have a maple boner over this beer. I will say, the maple is so present and so forward. It's kind of overpowering any kind of coffee you would get. I don't know how long this beer's been in the bottle, so the coffee might have faded a little bit. But this is straight Beatus. But I like that. Maple is my favorite stout variant or adjunct. I like maple and then I like vanilla. I also like coconut, but maple and vanilla are my two favorites. This is a maple bomb. It's crazy how much maple is still there, even with as long as this has been in the bottle. So 12%, it's not warming. You don't taste booze. The mouthfeel is not super chewy. If this was really like chewy, it would be like mind-blowing, holy shit kind of a beer. But as it sits, you have to love sweet beers to like this beer. I do. So for me, this is in that A range, like 94, 95. Really, really dig it. As this is warmed up and I'm just talking, as that sweetness is kind of still sitting on my tongue, you get a good amount of like this oaky kind of woody thing mixed with all that sweetness. So it kind of, I'm not saying it balances it out, but it kind of gives you something else on your tongue to be like, oh, there's not just total sugar on my tongue. So yeah, I'm gonna go 95 on this one. It's really, really good, but you have to like sweet desserty beers to enjoy this. I'm glad this is a 12-ounce bottle, because if this was a big bomber like the regular Imperial smells like, there's no way I could finish this. It's just way too sweet. So couldn't do it, but this is good. Really, really dig it. So Michael, thanks for sharing it. Appreciate it. If you guys have had if you've had barrel-aged Imperial smells like bean spirit, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon for another stout review. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.